Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So Stephen A. Smith's not going to be too happy about this one, as Pat McAfee just announced he's going to have a guest on his show who Stephen A. Smith's been having problems with over the last few weeks, about a month now. Um, but at ESPN, we've heard the rumblings that Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith they had a little cussing shouting match. Back when around the time where Pat McAfee first got over there, uh, you heard they got into it and everything because I think Pat appeared on the show one time. He was on First Take or something like that one time, but now you see they don't collaborate like that. And Pat don't really work for ESPN. They're just licensing his show. But he announced, man, LeBron James will be on the show. And Stephen A. Smith, I thought about something he said recently, and I'm gonna play that clip first, to kind of give it some context. Then we're gonna look at what Pat McAfee said. Let's check it out.
To me, and Rich came up to me, and they said, yo, we want you on the shop. Hell yeah, we want you on the shop. With LeBron, it'll be box office. I said, name the time and place I show up. I only got one condition. Nothing gets edited out. Nothing. Let me go. He's so right. He's so righteous. Let's do it. His show, not mine. Don't come on First Take, I ain't helping his ratings. Don't come on his YouTube show, his podcast, nah, I ain't helping his numbers. I'll come on your show. We know it'll help numbers. At the very least, we know I could do that. Nobody was hiding. Crickets. Never heard from them since.
Now, Stephen A., he had the opportunity to go on LeBron's show to shop, but, he wanted to bring some demands to the table, and I guess, they nixed that opportunity and just went in another direction. But Pat McAfee announced this, who also has his show simultaneously streaming on YouTube and has a streaming deal with ESPN that he has. And so he'll be on both platforms at the same time. Let's check this out, what Pat McAfee said.
Obviously, we follow the NBA a little bit closer. And I don't want to give anything away. LeBron James is going to be on the show this week.
What?
Yeah,
what?
Today?
just not. He said he didn't want to come on when your dumbass was on, Rat.
That's actually fair.
I don't.
LeBron James?
I don't like that. Yeah, LeBron James. Yeah, he's going to be on this week.
So you heard it there. LeBron will be appearing on Pat McAfee's show, and obviously Stephen A. Pat McAfee have had their issues. I find it interesting though that he'll be on the ESPN platform. He'll be on his YouTube show at the same time. And I look at Draymond, who takes up for LeBron, and will do anything for him. He was almost in tears when he was talking about how LeBron and JJ started their podcast, and LeBron hadn't been on his podcast yet. And LeBron said he'll be on there one day. He that's what he said on social media, responding to it. But also Shannon Sharp, obviously, he's reached out to LeBron for Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. For sure he has. But, we haven't seen LeBron on there either. But he'll be on Pat McAfee's show. And I know some people who's going to make this a thing. Like, why is LeBron only doing this with like JJ Redick, Pat McAfee? He won't go on Draymond and Shannon Sharp show. Hey, I can't answer that for you. I don't know why he's not doing it, but I know, that's going to be an issue to people. But, as far as doing this, Stephen A. Smith, hey, this is a part of it. If LeBron feels slighted by Stephen A. all these years, he don't have to go on this platform. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to. He could elect to go on other platforms he feels like is representing him the right way. Will people say that's sensitive? Will people say different things about it? Sure, they will. But LeBron reserves the right to go on whatever platform he feels like represents him the best. He answers questions from the media post game with the NBA. That's about all the media you see LeBron do. And I could see him at this point not wanting to just be on everybody's podcast. It's a different it brings a different audience when LeBron speaks and he recognizes his brand is that. So I'm not just lending out my brand to anybody. But, yeah, man, he'll be on Pat McAfee this week. We got to check that out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.